I was talking to her one day about how alien a world Princeton was to me, having come from a very urban environment to a sort of not rural but suburban existence that Princeton was. Being with kids who had grown up in private schools, who spent vacations in places I had only read about, and whom no one in my family ever imagined they could visit. I was trying to describe to her how alien I was in this world. And she looked at me and said, "You're like Alice in Wonderland." And I looked at her and said, "Who's Alice in Wonderland?" And she said, "You haven't read the book?" And I said, "No." So she looked at me and said, I have it at home. When I go back over the holidays, I'll bring it back to you," which she did. But I realized, I asked her when she had read it, and she said in grammar school. I then looked at her and said, "What other books did you read in grammar school?" Because in my Spanish home, Alice in Wonderland wasn't a part of what we read. My mother bought the Reader's Digest so that we could have some understanding of popular literature, but she didn't know how to guide me in my classical reading. So Mary gave me a very long list of books to pick up and read, and one of my summers in college, I read all those books. And I finally did get to read Alice in Wonderland. And I felt just like her.